Hey Divine Collective, what's good with you? I am Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and catch a vibe and see what's popping off in the energies. We're going to start with our synchronicities per usual, and we'll end with what and then we'll end with what zodiac signs are resonating the most, okay? Let's see what's going on, baby Bob. I don't know why my little words, I be tripping all over them and shit lately. Like, what is going on? Mercury not even retrograde anymore. Like, hello. Or is it? Is it, bitch? I don't fucking know. No, it's not. No. Shit, I don't know. Spirit, what's going on here? Apparently, I'm stuck in retrograde because what the fuck? What is going on here? I have quadruple fives coming out here. Clarity. So there's something here that you're seeing clarity on, or there's something that's a truth here. Okay. It says, what the fuck? What is it with the distractions? Like, you aren't a victim of circumstance, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Okay? So there's something I feel like that is working out for you as we currently speak. I feel like, what is that quote that we say? Where we say, like, everything is working out for you. Everything is, like, basically everything is, like, going according to plan. Even if you feel like something is kind of rocking the boat or whatever the case may be, God is setting you up for success, okay? So it feels like to me that's something that's going on here. Maybe something has been a process for you. Okay, maybe you've gone through some sort of major changes here, but I feel like there are a lot of opportunities that are being presented towards you, okay? What else is going on here, Spirit? So you're getting clarity about something or someone, where it is that you're going here. I have 666 reflect coming out here, okay? So it looks like to me, maybe you're looking at how far it is that you have come. Okay, because they say the only reason why you should be looking back is to see how far it is that you have come. So it feels like to me there could be something that's going on with that. 666, reflect. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. And that's where I kind of feel like the shift is. Okay? Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. So it feels like to me you have become better. I feel like you're doing better in several areas in life. Okay, this can have to do with your personal development, your spiritual development, obviously things when it comes to your finances or your relationships here as well too. Okay? I feel like you've seen what you needed to see, and I feel like the path is clear as well too. I feel like there's no more blockages, there's no interruptions. That's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? I wanted to say, like, things are looking up. They're looking up here. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have 0505, unexpected shift. So there's definitely something here. Unexpected developments, unexpected shift. I feel like things are about to get much better than you could have even imagined. Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. It says, this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat. That shit is funny. I just said that shit. Confirmation. But you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. So that's what something kind of feels like to me. I feel like I just said, your relationships, your money, your spiritual development, your personal development, okay? I feel like you are being led exactly to where it is that you do belong. I feel like you're on a path, or you're currently on this journey now, where it just feels like to me, life is getting better for you. Life is getting better. It's shaping the fuck up. That's what something feels like to me. Life is better than it has been in a long time. It's something that I feel like I'm hearing here as well too. Definitely look out for your fives. I feel like there's a lot of changes that you have gone through, okay? And there are a lot of changes that you will continue to go through, okay? What's at the bottom here? Yeah, look at this. I have 1313, starting fresh here at the bottom. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. So maybe this is something that you have slowly but surely done over time, which is why you are in the position that you are in now. You have built up your confidence. Okay? You are making good decisions. And I feel like all of this is stemming from you learning maybe from the past, right? 666 reflect here on things that maybe you were dropping the ball on. Maybe certain relationships that it was kind of like, you know what, this shit isn't serving me anymore, so I need to snip yo bitch ass up out of my life. Like, those are the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, I feel like you guys also have something going on with your intuition here, 111, okay, that is guiding you towards the right track, the right people here, okay? I also have 1919 cycles coming out as well, too. It says here, karma will be paying you a visit. There could be something here about a test, if you will, okay? But Spirit wants you to learn from your lessons, which I feel like you have already. So maybe there's somebody here who could be reflecting on you as well, too, or some sort of shit like that. I have 0303 taking chances here, and I also have commitment. 0606, 1144, high vibes, act on your idea, the big break, lucky shirt, and release coming out here. And then 0550, the eye candy coming out. So I feel like there's something here about you taking a risk or taking a chance on yourself, okay? There could be somebody that calls themselves trying to come back in your direction to make some sort of commitment here to you, okay? Now that you're in this high vibing energy. But it feels like to me, Spirit wants you to continue to stay on on a one-track mind here when it comes to whatever ideas it is that you have, so that you can continue to break through something here with the big break coming out. I feel like this is where you are. Like you're on the brink of a breakthrough, or it's like the breakthrough has already occurred, but it's about you maintaining your momentum. Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here, okay? Let's see. What's going on here? Because I feel like you're like literally right where it is that you need to be. I feel like you've been waiting for this. Like this is something that you've been waiting for. Like maybe times were feeling kind of tough or something. And it's like you finally made it over the hump. Is what something feels like to me. So it's like, I be damned if the past calls, itself trying to come back and check in on me or whatever the case may be. Okay? Let's see. Let's put our little synchronicities up here so we can catch a vibe. I feel like the commitment here, too, is you taking a chance on yourself to stay committed to your path. Because maybe it kind of felt like in the past, like maybe certain things could throw you off, or all a particular person had to do was come back into your life and tell you this or tell you that, and, you just fall for them again or whatever the case may be. But I do feel like you're steering clear of that energy, because it's just kind of like, I feel like you want better. That's what something feels like to me. I want better. I am better than this. Like, I'm not about to keep cutting myself short because maybe this person, you feel like, oh, they're telling me that they've changed, or, oh, they're telling me this. Like, I feel like you don't got time for that shit anymore. You don't want to hear that bullshit anymore. I feel like you've done too much work for your work to be in vain, is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Okay? So let's see, Spirit. Where you want me to head to, baby bop? Let's see. Do I want to do this one? I have the Lover here at the bottom here. Maybe I will do this one. I haven't done this one in a minute. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the Lover here. Okay, number 7 coming out. Okay. It is safe to surrender to the good feelings. And I feel like that's where you are. It's like you're coming out of some sort of like a dark abyss here, if you fucking will, okay? I feel like you're stepping up to the plate here, and the results are showing, okay? Aphrodite can hold significance here. There could be something here about your passion and your abundance here as well, too, okay? But I feel like you're working on loving on yourself. And all of this shit I feel like is coming back to you. Yeah, look at this. It says breaking into bloom. Comfort fucking nation. So you are. I told you. I'm like, it feels like to me you just had some sort of breakthrough or some sort of vibes like that. Let's take it out. The 29th can hold significance. Maybe somebody's birthday could be July 29th or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. And it says right here, sometimes you will break before you bloom. And dare I say, I feel like for some of you guys, you did break. Maybe you feel like you had some sort of breakdown or some sort of shit like that. Okay, maybe you were tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's almost the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay, so you chose to liberate yourself. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay, there's something here about divine timing being at play as well too. I feel like like you have something going on here where it's like you're not allowing shit to get in your way. Not a person, not somebody's foolishness, not yourself. Like, those are the fucking vibes. What else is going on here, Spirit? What is this? I have acceptance coming out here. Yeah. You can let go now. Surrender. Surrender. So I feel like you let go of someone or something. The number 42 can hold significance. Somebody can be 42 here. There could also be something about June in particular as well too. Okay? But I feel like you accepted that there was something here that you couldn't change or do anything about. The only thing that you can change is yourself. So I feel like you walked away from somebody here. Okay? Maybe even too, that felt unexpected for you. To walk away from a person or a circumstance, or I don't know if you felt like, you know, you were going to be there forever, or maybe some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting, or, you know, something is set in stone, or some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like there was something that you felt like you couldn't endure anymore. You couldn't endure it anymore. You couldn't resist it anymore. So it's like, instead of trying to sit up here and change it, I'm just going to accept that this is what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and separate or go my own way. It's almost the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? So you surrendered to what is here. What else here, Spirit? I have yin and yang coming out here. Unity, balanced energy, and manifestation. I am in divine flow. And that's why this 1144 came out over here as well, too. Mm-hmm. So you know what it feels like to me? I do. I think, didn't I just say that like a minute ago? You know that you deserve better now. I feel like there's something that's really going on with that. Because I feel like maybe at some point you even ponder, like, is it me, bitch? Like, why do I feel like this shit is just not working for me? Or life just feels like maybe I feel like I'm stuck here with this person or this job or this thing or this. Because I feel like it can deal with a whole bunch of shit. Of course, there can always be another person that's here as well, too. Okay? But I feel like you started realizing, like, I need to move into alignment here. Okay? It feels like, to me, I almost want to say sluggish. Like, you felt like someone else was also contributing to weighing you down. Is what something feels like to me. And that's probably another reason why I felt like, okay, maybe you thought somebody here, right, was the yin to your yang or the yang to your yin. Or I'm going to be able to be with this person for, you know, a long time or whatever the case may be. But you know what else it kind of feels like to me as well, too? Whereas you're learning and you're growing, you're analyzing things, you're taking a step back. Somebody else wasn't on that type of time. Is what something kind of feels like to me. Like somebody else was comfortable doing what it is that they were doing. And I feel like you want more. You want more. You want it more. Whatever the case may be here. Okay? So breaking into bloom also feels like breaking up or leaving behind or some sort of shit like that. Is what something feels like to me. And it says over here to get out of your comfort zone, whichever number that was. Yeah, 1313, starting fresh, step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like somebody felt comfortable. And maybe you tried to communicate with this person or, you know what I'm saying, try to shift their perspective as well too. But it's just like, I feel like you weren't getting through to somebody. So this was you, I feel like, saying, you know what, I have to pick me or choose me in this instance. And I'm taking my power back. And I'm doing what I need to do for myself. What else here, Spirit? I have magic coming out here. Power, beginnings, and transformation. Right here. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. Confirmation. You aren't. Hello. So I just kind of feel like you know that I feel like at this point in time, you know that you create your own reality. You know that you're a manifester. And I almost wanted to say, you know that you the shit. Like, that's something else it kind of feels like to me. Like, I can do anything that I put my mind to is the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. There could be something here about magic specifically as well too. Maybe that you've been incorporating into your lifestyle. Maybe doing your protection work here, your self-love work here, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting as well too. I feel like also getting more acquainted with your own energy. your divine masculine, your divine feminine energy here. Okay? Knowing when to use which one, when it's time to pivot. Okay? So I do feel like you're magical as fuck. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? And I know that you're in this energy now where it's like, I can't make anybody else recognize who they are or their power. So somebody might be feeling some type of way because now they see you in an energy that you were like only talking about before, or that you were in the beginning of before, some sort of vibes like that. And I feel like you've made a lot of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like you've made your way. You've been making your fucking way. And I feel like it's showing. So there's somebody here with this 666 reflect who I feel like wishes that maybe they would have listened to you, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So what? Like I said, this person calls himself trying to pay you a visit or reach out or some sort of shit like that to try to take a chance here on what? Another go round at commitment or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. But I feel like you okay without this person. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Mystic coming out here. So some of y'all, you could be high priestesses here or a high priest, whatever the case may be. But I feel like you have a vision. It says here, there is a reason you have those dreams. Some of y'all pay attention to your dreams as well, too. Okay, I feel like the divine is giving you some sort of information here, some sort of downloads, okay, that you need to be implementing into your life here, okay? But I do. There's something that's going on with the vision here. Your intuition, okay? 111. I feel like there's something that's going on here where you trust yourself a lot more as well, too. Because I feel like you used to receive downloads. Honestly, I feel like you've been getting energy like this for a long time. But maybe before you were scared, or you didn't know what to do with the information, or it was just like too much you felt like at once, or some sort of vibes like that. But I feel like you're in this energy now where it's kind of like, it's something I'm hearing about slowing down as well, too. I don't know if you used to be kind of antsy or moving around a lot or like whatever. I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But I feel like there's a level of calm that's in your life now. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. There's a level where you're not as stressed anymore. It's something else that I almost feel like I'm getting. I don't know if this person in particular also added to your stress, okay? But you're looking good is what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, confirmation. Look at this. I have liberation coming out. And you know what is so funny to me is it flipped out in the reverse on the floor here. It says, free spirit, wild and authentic. Just let me be. So you know what is so funny to me? Even with that, just let me be. Liberation coming out in the reverse. That's how I feel like you felt about whoever it is that you stopped talking to. Whether it's lover, friend, family. I do kind of feel like something could be a lover, especially considering we do have the lover here on this table in the same vertical row. So I just kind of feel like, and I feel like maybe you did try to extend time at a certain place with this individual. Maybe considering, you know, how much history the two of y'all had with each other or whatever the case may be. But it just kind of feels like to me somebody was stuck. Literally. Like stuck in a certain mindset. Stuck in maybe replaying some sort of experiences or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, somebody was. They were stuck in the past. Time here to liberation in the reverse. And I do feel like you were trying to help somebody. Help somebody see something differently or see another path or some sort of shit like that. Yeah, right here at the bottom of the deck, it says space, time, and self. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. You know what this feels like to me? Whoever it is that you are dealing with, I feel like they had trust issues or some sort of shit like that. That's what something almost kind of feels like to me. It's like somebody who wanted you in their life or wanted to keep you around or something. But to be quite frank, I feel like this person was starting to make you feel miserable. That's what something feels like to me. And like, I feel like that's where it was just kind of like, damn. Because, you know, sometimes it might not be that somebody is cheating on you or necessarily treating you bad. You know what I mean? But they just they're miserable, so they're making you miserable. You're trying to be optimistic. This motherfucker is pessimistic. You know, you're trying to see the brighter vibes. Everything is dark. Like, those are the sort of vibes that I almost kind of feel like I'm getting here. So while you're breaking into a bloom, somebody over here is stuck. It's giving like 8 of Swords vibes here. There could be some sort of air element at play here, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be, they could be, whatever the fuck. But I feel like you were trying to make space for somebody. But it's like they didn't want to... You know what it feels like to me too? Like you couldn't win with this person. It's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's like you try to create space for this person to, you know, welcome them with open arms, if you will. Or, you know, hey, like, let's, you know, heal or move forward or some shit. And it's like they don't want to do that. But then it's like, okay, the minute that you, let's say, just give them some sort of space or let them do their own thing, then it's like, well, where you at? Or what you been doing? Or why you ain't talking to me? Or like, I just feel like it didn't really matter almost what the fuck it is that you did. Or some sort of shit like that. So, oof. What else here, Spirit? I just feel like you know that there's more to life that you want to do, be, and accomplish. And it's like if somebody ain't on that type of time, it almost feels like two people going in two different directions, you know? Although it may hurt, you know? What else here, Spirit? I have the awakened dead coming out here. Okay, so yeah, you were going through an awakening. You woke the fuck up. That's what something feels like to me. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. Yeah. So you did. You went through some form of spiritual awakening here where you started to appreciate yourself. You started to realize how resilient it is that you are. And obviously what the truth is. Considering clarity, quadruple fives was our first synchronicity that came out. The type of time that the world is on here. You know, that you have to work on yourself as well too. So it just kind of feels like to me, I don't know. I feel like it's almost giving me the vibe of maybe whoever this person is, like you'll always have love for them or some sort of shit that I almost feel like I want to say here, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? That's what something feels like to me. It's not enough. You know? Maybe there was, you know, oh, I wish things could be a different sort of vibes here. But I feel like now that you've gotten so far, it's like you wouldn't dare revisit because you're in a high vibrational energy. So, and this person is obviously still stuck in some form of a cycle. Spirit says here, learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. It even says here, make some space for new experiences. So clearly space is a thing here in this damn reading. Okay? I feel like somebody really fucking misses you. What else here, Spirit? I have the Seeker coming out here. Yeah. So somebody here, they're seeking you out. Is the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here, okay? There could be something here, of course, about third eye activation here, okay? But somebody is. That's what something feels like to me. Somebody here is seeking you out. And it's funny to me because on here we have the awakened dead. In one aspect, I feel like, again, you're this awakened energy, but the dead energy feels like to me whoever this person from the past is. And I feel like that's another reason why this could also seem like a test for you, if you will, to see, okay, what is it that you're going to do? Or are you going to fall into a trap? Or if you and this person had a pattern in the past, are you going to go back to that? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another reason why we have cycles or loops. Because these things are going to continue to come our way until we demonstrate that we have, in fact, learned that lesson. So I feel like you are relieving yourself from some form of a karmic loop here. Somebody, you could be 36, 43 here. Okay? The 16th can hold significance. Somebody could be 24. The 24th can hold significance here. The 7th, the 2nd, the 8th, or the 1st. Okay? Somebody's birthday could be August 1st. Okay? What else here, Spirit? So while you're seeking a future, seeking more development, somebody is looking for you. What else here, Spirit? It's so funny. There's a U-Haul out here, and it says, where will you go next? Virginia is on there. Somebody you could be from Virginia or something. But yeah, you're thinking about what's next, where you're going here. What else here, Spirit? I have the Mind coming out here and Flower Child. Flower Child, beautiful child. Okay? So the Mind and Flower Child coming out here. There could be something about flowers in particular that you could have maybe just bought or purchased. Somebody, you could be born on the 23rd or the 14th here. Okay? Or there's clearly something that I feel like is going on with the clarity of your mind. I don't know, maybe even two flowers are making me think about herbs. I don't know, there's some sort of herbs, magic, in this vertical row here that you've been incorporating, okay, into your spiritual practices, or maybe certain teas that you've been drinking, different elixirs or potions, or maybe this type of herbs that you're using in your mystical work here, or whatever the case may be, okay? It says on this card, I hope that, what does it say? I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. So you learn how to put yourself first. Maybe that's something that you were battling with for a period of time here. Okay? But I feel like because you turned inward, it says creativity at the bottom of this card. So I do feel like you have been more creative lately. Maybe trying to figure out what things it is that you're actually interested in as well too. Okay? The things that inspire you or push you forward. For some of you guys, you could also be like on your menstrual right now as well too, is another sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here as well. Okay? But there's something here I feel like about your momentum. Like I feel like, especially considering we got 1144 high vibes coming out, you have been feeling energized. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. On the go. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting as well too. It's like nothing can stop you. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. There also could be something here about reading different books here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I feel like there's something about knowledge. You obtaining a lot of different knowledge. I feel like some of these things are things that you can't necessarily learn from a book, that the divine is just downloading for you. Then I also feel like there are certain ways in which you are gathering some sort of information from some form of a material here. Okay? What else here, Spirit? It says Dark Night of the Soul coming out here. Yes. Transformation and Tower coming out here. Okay? So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on here where whoever this individual is that I feel like that you were dealing with before, why do I feel like somebody's kind of like, okay, I want to do it now. It's so crazy. There's a funeral that's going by right now. And I was just talking about the dead. You know what this feels like to me more so? It almost feels like to me somebody who is having dark nights. Dark nights, sleepless nights. It's almost the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. And you know why I feel like it's happening? Because I feel like this person is avoiding what they should be doing. It's almost like trying to pull teeth. That's what something feels like to me. I feel like this person is being called into this or into this direction, but it's almost like they are, like, it's overwhelming them or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. That's what something almost feels like to me. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Great Goddess coming out here. I feel like this is you. It's almost giving me like Empress energy. It is. Somebody misses you. I'm telling you, they miss their Empress or some sort of vibes here. It's dark without you. They're lost without you. Somebody, you could be 32 or 28 here. There could be something about the 28th. Okay? So this person is seeking you out, our diagonal row. Because they're going through a dark night here. Dark night of the soul, if you will. But shit, to even go through the dark night of the soul is you accepting that you're going through an awakening. And I don't feel like this person is necessarily going through the awakening. I just feel like there are situations going on here where something feels painful without you now. And it feels like to me because someone knows that they lost a good thing. That you just wanted the best for them, or you wanted to see them, you know, in a certain type of light and, you know, expand themselves. You know, that's what something kind of feels like to me. So, I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're not looking backwards, though. What else here, Spirit? I have energy coming out here. Yeah. And it's so funny to me. At the bottom here, it says power, aura, and depletion. Call your energy back to you. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Somebody, you could be 44. That's funny. Today is April 4th. April 4th can hold significance here. But I feel like that's what you're trying to avoid, is your energy being depleted. I feel like when you were around this person, it felt like they were sucking the life out of you. This is the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. There could be something about spiritual baths in particular here as well too. Okay, that you may have incorporated into your spiritual practices here. Okay. I do. I feel like somebody here wants you to accept them back in. Somebody, again, who was the yin to your yang, yang to your yin, or some sort of vibes. But, And for some of you guys, because everybody is different, maybe there was a point in time where you thought, well, maybe if this person, you know, gets it together or some sort of vibes like that, like, we can come back together with each other. We can da-da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like somebody might even too be talking a good game just to like get you to come back around. My phone just buzzed because they miss you so damn much. There could be something about 6 years ago or some sort of shit like that. Who knows? For some of you guys, maybe it could have been 6 years ago. Maybe you were with this person for 6 years. This could have actually been 6 years ago. And now, you know, over time, this person has seen your glow. They've seen how wonderful it is that you're doing or something. Even 666 fucking reflects over here. Somebody they do. They miss your love, your affection, your compassion here. What is this? I have the shaman coming out. It says lunatic, insights, and cosmos. It says here, am I crazy or is it the moon coming out? So there could be something here specifically about a particular moon here that could be coming up for you. The 30th can hold significance. Somebody you could be 30 as well too. Okay? I feel like somebody's kind of tripping or they're losing it or some shit. Because that's what's sticking out to me on this card more than the actual words at the bottom. Now maybe lunatic, but am I crazy? I just heard, why can't I get right? Or why can't I do it? It's like this person is almost questioning themselves with this. Why can't I do this? Or why can't I get right? Somebody, it's like they're afraid. They feel stuck. They're afraid. There's a level of comfort that they're having with their own pain. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Because it just feels easier for them to stay there. But they know that they hate that shit too. So it's like, what else do they want you to do though? I feel like you've already tried on numerous occasions. Right? So I don't even feel like it is, what's the word that I'm looking for? It has some sort of an allure to make you want to go back. Like, What else here, Spirit? I have the past. Thank you. I'm telling you, I'm just going to put this shit right here with this. Because that's how I was feeling. Like this whole kind of like bottom row here. This bottom horizontal row. It says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go. So that I may awaken to how much I have grown. Confirmation. I've told you that. And the number 6 is right here on this damn card. I said that. How much it is that you've grown is like not going in vain. So, I don't see it. I don't see you heading back to the past, baby Bob. What is this? Thank you. I have the sun coming out here. You're happy. You are so happy. 11 on this card. 1111 can hold significance. 1144. Obviously, that's one of our synchronicities here. Okay? So, I really do. And we have 44 where? Right here on this energy card. The sun to the energy card. Oh, baby. High vibes. You're charged the fuck up. Most fucking definitely you are. And it says here, be patient, it will come. So I feel like you have been patient with yourself. And considering, too, that I said 6 years, you know, like healing is not an overnight process, you know? And I feel like that might be another reason why this person as well, too, is like, well, maybe I don't see the benefit of it, or it's going to take too long, or it's going to da-da-da-da-da. It is what it is. You know, you don't make the rules. You know what I mean? Like, those are the vibes. So... How? That's so funny. 1111 is at the bottom of this card too. I didn't even see that. So yeah, there is something about 1111. Maybe some of you guys used to be waking up at this time as well too. whether it's PM, AM, whatever the case may be, okay? But I feel like the level of power that you have now, it just feels too good. It feels good. Yeah. It feels way too good. Yeah, because you're in harmony here. May sweet and soft things find you. And I feel like they are, okay? You've been healing your inner child, okay? I feel like things are coming in with ease as well, too. And let me fucking tell it, considering that the sun is right here as well, too. That's divine masculine energy. So a divine masculine here, something that's getting ready to find you, I feel like as well, too, once you pass this test of telling this past person, man, those are the fucking vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Because not only is the past seeking you out, but so is the future, or the present, if you will. So it looks like to me, you got a choice to make. And I feel like you've kind of already made the choice, but I feel like considering the fact that the test is here, or it's coming up, or whatever the case may be, or again, this could have already happened for you, choose your timeline. But, yeah. There's a choice that's taking place here. The past lover or the new lover? The path where you're breaking into bloom, or the path where you're breaking the fuck down and going back into a dark night of the soul? And again, we have many awakenings, so it is what it is, but I feel like the divine is testing you. Is the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. It's test time. What's at the bottom here? I have the fairy coming out here. Yeah, so at the bottom, see, look at it. It says, you're a badass. Keep winging it. I told you. I told you. Didn't I tell you that you were the shit like 15 minutes ago? Confirmation. Hello. So the blessings are flowing, honey. You have very magical energy here. Somebody, you could be 31, 27 here. Okay, something about the 15th here. I also have magic mushroom coming out here as well, too. I don't know if anybody in here, you've been using the shrooms or some sort of vibes like that. There could be something about that. What's that, like ayahuasca sort of retreats and shit? I don't know if you guys have been doing that to, you know, awaken more or come closer to yourself or realize that everything is connected and all of the things that are going on here. Okay, but I do. It says down here, opening up. I feel like you have opened up to a new timeline. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. It says stay open to the good and beautiful things here. There could be something here about bees in particular as well too. Okay. We also have the mirror coming out here. Somebody, you could be a writer. She's reading books here as well too. Okay. But we have the mirror coming out here. So I feel like you're becoming more acquainted with the bigger picture. The 26 can hold significance here as well too. Okay. I feel like you make note of self-reflection. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here as well. Like, I feel like this is something you do on a consistent basis, but maybe there's some sort of ritual here that you've incorporated into your practice here, where it's like you actually sit down and you take note of yourself, how it is that you're feeling, a mental check with yourself. What's going on? What do you like? What don't you like? Maybe what triggered you this week? How did you overcome? It's almost like it's kind of giving me that sort of vibes. And I do feel like there is something about meditation as well too, and however that looks for you. Okay. And then one more for the plot. We have a 22 here. There could be something about the 22nd. It says memento mori. The meaning is in the middle. It's giving me the vibe of duality here. Life, presence, and depth coming out. Okay. So I do kind of feel like, there is something that's going on here where not just are you meeting yourself, is what I almost feel like I want to say, or your higher version, but I feel like you're getting ready to meet somebody else too. I really do. Because over here we got taking chances and commitment coming out. So I do. It says here something about when chances present themselves, seize them, and step out of the ordinary, or do something out of the ordinary. So I feel like whoever this new person is coming in, and these new opportunities, is you doing something that's out of the ordinary or out of the comfort zone that we were talking about earlier. So there's some sort of moment in time. I don't know what memento means, but it's making me think about the word moment personally. And I feel like there's some sort of moment in time where you and somebody else are getting ready to collide almost. I don't know why I'm seeing like a burst of like energy or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, the alchemist here. I'm liking the energy, honey. Let's see, where are we going to next, Spirit? Because this is feeling good. It's feeling real good. Let's see, let's do this little guy here. What's at the bottom? So yeah, you're in harmony here. This little computer, she just be wanting to give me a difficult time. Okay. So y'all are in harmony. Number 10 on this card is giving me like 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles sort of vibes here. Yeah, look at that flowering. Oh, we got to take this out. We already got breaking into bloom. So you are flowering, honey. Okay. I like the energy. There could be something here about, now every person doesn't like flowers, but I feel like somebody here, you do. Maybe there's some sort of particular favorite flower that you really like or something. It's so funny to me right after that. Look at this. I have projections here, like 2 people. So I do. I feel like there's something that's going on with this past person. Maybe they did do like a lot of projecting onto you or some sort of vibes like that as well. Projecting onto Empress here. Creativity is at the bottom, but there's a number 3 on this card. We know the number 3 is an Empress. So I do. It's like somebody wants to go in for round 15 or some shit. Because I do feel like it was hard for you to leave this person, but no thank you. So the Lover, breaking into bloom, harmony, and flowering coming out here. So you've learned how to love yourself, so you're in some form of harmony. But you know what else is funny to me too? You see these dolphins here on this harmony card, right? You see how it's 2 of them. So I feel like your heart, I almost want to say, is calling out for whoever your other half is here, if you will. Obviously, you're whole on your own, but that's just something almost kind of feels like to me. I feel like it's magnetizing all of these different energies towards you. So again, the person, your wealth, your abundance here, your health, that's what something feels like to me. Okay? Spirit, what is acceptance and yin and yang? Acceptance, yin and yang. It's like accepting that, you know what, the person who I thought was it ain't really it. And I got to get into a balanced energy. Yeah, maturity. That's what I'm saying. You started to mature. You started to grow. It's almost like looking to your left, looking to your right. And it's just kind of like, it really don't matter what I try to do, what direction I try to go in with this individual. It just ain't what I think that it is. You know? Somebody definitely feels like left behind or something. The bus just went by Tattoo Festival. I don't know if you have tattoos or something that particularly sticks out. Maybe for some of you guys, you could have like tattoos of like the sun or something, because there's a couple of references to like the sun here. Sunflowers. There could be something about a bee or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. Or maybe there's like some sort of spiritual sort of tattoo it is that you have here. Or some of you guys, you could have 1111 tatted on you. Maybe some sort of a synchronicity here. You could wear one of those chains that has like a synchronicity on it, like 222, 444, 888, or something that I feel like I'm getting here as well too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have creativity coming out again. The number 3, the Empress card. So yeah, I do. You know what else it kind of feels like to me too? Especially considering the fact that on this harmony card down here, it's talking about softness. And when I think about softness, I think about divine feminine energy. So I feel like there was something that was going on when you were with this individual where, you know, I'm getting 2 things. One is maybe you felt like you were playing somebody's mom or some shit. I don't know. Maybe somebody could have some sort of mother wounds or some sort of shit like that. But it's like you're not this person's mother, right? Like you're their partner. Like, you know what I mean? But then I also feel like, I don't know why I want to say maybe you felt like you were picking up the slack. And again, we do all have masculine and feminine energies, but when they're out of balance and we're operating in one more than we are the other, it works against us, right? So I feel like that's another reason why you started kind of feeling like this isn't where I want to be anymore, or this isn't how I view my life or how our relationship should be going, or you know, you're getting stressed out and all type of stuff because you're operating in an energy that you are like you're operating in it too much. Okay, so that's where I feel like you started to accept that this isn't going to change. I've exhausted all of the options I feel like I have here. Like, I've spoken to this person and I can't create. I can't be creative. I can't be in my whimsical energy. You know, if I settle. Thank you, Spirit. If you settle. So I feel like it was just like a no thanks. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. It's been real. Love ya, but I gotta go. Those are the fucking vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, what is magic and the mystic? Magic and the mystic. I have nothingness coming out here. Nothingness. So you know what it feels like to me? Starting from scratch. Maybe that's how you felt when you first started stepping into your magic, right? And who it is that you are. Not underestimating yourself anymore here, right? Utilizing your intuition, the visions that you're having. That's what something feels like to me. It's like, you know what? I'm going to put my best foot forward and I'm just going to dive deep. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe it was scary. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting as well too. Because it is scary, right? Or you're like in that dark night of the soul energy. You don't necessarily know what's going on. It feels like you're tripping. You're breaking down. You might be crying every other second. Then you're pissed off the next second. Oh, this feels good. I mean, yeah, this is kind of great. And then it starts all over again. Like, so I do kind of get that vibe here. There's a V on this card, which I do believe is the Roman numeral 5. Okay, so I do. Like I said earlier, going through a lot of different fucking changes here. What else here, Spirit? What's this? Uh-oh. Messing up my cards. I have ordinariness coming out here and slowing down as well, too. Okay? Slowing down kind of feels pretty good to me. I like ordinariness, too. Because on this card, you can kind of see, like, this person is out, you know, like picking flowers or fruits or whatever the case may be here, okay? But why am I hearing about lost time? Like, maybe you feel like you had lost time being with this person, and it wasn't necessarily lost time because it was a part of the lesson that you needed, but it feels like to me too, even doing the things that you wanted to do. Maybe you were missing out on certain things or certain opportunities or some sort of vibes like that, okay? So it's like you finally got the opportunity to hone in on yourself, right? Because even the slowing down card, it's making me think about, we didn't get it today in our synchronicities. 0404, slow down. Pay attention to the people, the places, your surroundings, right? It's just a warning. Don't freak out, you know? So I do kind of feel like I said, I don't know how long you were with this particular individual, but when you're so used to, you know, maybe coming home to somebody or somebody being around for so long, it's like you have to adjust, right, to your new life or your new reality. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What the heck? They about to run into each other and shit. So, a confirmation. So, but see, even that, they're about to run into each other. I'm telling you, one person is trying to figure out where you are, the past person, and you and this new person are getting ready to run into each other. That shit is fucking crazy. Even here in our vertical row, it's an ordinary day. Maybe there could be something going on here where you're not doing too much. You're just living in your energy. And again, someone wants you to slow down or they want to get your attention or some sort of vibes like that in this vertical row. But I do. I feel like you took advantage of this time. And you've taken advantage of it very well. Spirit, what is liberation in the reverse? Space, time, and self. Liberation in the reverse, space, time, and self. Whoa. Look at this. Did you see that shit? The Lovers. And it came out in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this person is right here, I do feel like you had a soul contract with this individual from the past. But this ain't your person. It's not your person. They were meant to teach you something. And that's it. So this connection here, it's over. And I feel like, yeah, this person, they miss you, and you know, they want you back around, and now they see what you was talking about, or so they claim, even though they're not really about to be doing that shit. Like, I feel like this person, they don't get access to this new energy. You know what I mean? Because all they will do is what? Deplete you again. So it just kind of is what it is. And it's so crazy how the card flipped out. Did you see how chaotic that shit was? I do. I feel like this person is still in chaotic energy. This lady got 2 big bags of greens. Okay. Maybe somebody about to have greens. You ate greens most recently. Or some sort of vibes like that. Got your little turkey leg up in there. Some sort of shit. Okay. What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have understanding coming out here. See how there's one person who's stuck? This one little birdie by the bars, and all the rest of them are out and they're flying around and they're enjoying themselves. Yeah. That's exactly how this person feels. Somebody wishes that they would have, like, or remember I said earlier, it was like, why can't I, like, do this? Or why can't I? Somebody wants to understand themselves. But it's like they're also afraid to, like, dive into it. And it's like, yeah, 2 things can coexist at once, but if you're not going to do it, then what are we doing? You know? And I feel like that's kind of like why the love died. So I'm like, you could maybe still have feelings for this person, or, you know, like you still care about them and shit like that. But I just feel like it's not enough to get back into a relationship with this individual. So I feel like even if this person were able to find you or communicate with you or whatever the case may be, they probably even will say something like that. Oh, you know, I mean, I get why, you know, you left now and da 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 da. But, you know, if you could, you know, like, if I could what? Because I'm not going to. So the divine liberated you from a lover here so that you could get closer to self and expand. Spirit, what is the awakened dead and the seeker? The awakened dead and the seeker. I have trust coming out here. Trust. Okay? So I do. I feel like whoever this new person is coming in, you can trust whoever this individual is. You see how this woman is, or whoever this person is leaping off of wherever they leaping from. Okay, arms are wide the fuck open. It's what something feels like to me. And I feel like, too, first and foremost, because you've learned how to trust in your own decisions. You've learned how to trust your gut, your intuition, right? That's what Spirit was talking about earlier. So I feel like not only is the seeker the past person looking for you and the new person getting ready to collide with you, but I feel like this is also you. Because you got to have your back before anybody else does. So it's like, if I can trust in myself to make the decisions that are most healthy for me, then I know that I can trust in whoever it is that I allow to come into my life. Because I'm allowing them in. I'm inviting them in. Okay? What else here, Spirit? I have laziness coming out here as well, too. Laziness with the number 9. 9 is release. Confirmation. So I do. I feel like whoever this person is from the past is trying to seek you out, they still haven't done the work. Confirmation. Like I figured. Because when the dark night of the soul came out down here, I was like, okay, this person could be potentially going through their own dark night of the soul now. And, you know, people can change. So I'll never take that away from somebody. Because I have seen it in readings before. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be honest. I'm not going to just not give credit where it's due because somebody was on a specific type of time before. You know what I'm saying? And then again, when you grow in your spiritual journey, you'll know that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still people out here who feel like, well, this motherfucker this and they going to always, well, no, some people aren't always going to be how they are. And yeah, it might suck for you that this person treated you that way and now they off with somebody else and blah, 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 blah. But that's just what the fuck it be sometimes. You're karmic to them, y'all karmic to each other, but you divine to this one. It is what the fuck it is. But as far as I was channeling in this reading, this person, they still not doing it. So how is that supposed to help you? And it's damn sure not gonna help them either. So, sorry. So I feel like you're trusting in the path that you're on, and it is what it is with this other person. They want you to trust them again. You can trust me. You know I love you, and da 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 da. And granted, yeah, there was love between the two of y'all, but it's not enough. Spirit, what is the mind and flower child? The mind and flower child. The mind and flower child. I have isolation coming out here. So I figured as much. I feel like you did go through a period of isolation. This little ice figure man is crying as well too. Okay, so there could have been a lot of tears here that have fallen. Okay, but there's a number 3 on this card as well too. But a lot of things have also come together for you as well too. Because again, you've been inspired over here. You're finally catching your momentum, taking action on things here. And I feel like it required alone time. It required that hermit time. Going within, diving deep. Again, we do have inner child in this vertical row as well too. So we got the past person who's feeling lonely. We got the new person who I feel like you don't have to worry about whether this person is rocking with somebody else or something like that. I feel like they're alone. They're single. They should fucking be coming up talking to your ass, okay? Or whatever the case may be here. But I feel like essentially more than anything, this is giving me the vibe of you needing to spend that time on your own and separate. And get to know you more. I don't even necessarily want to say again, because I feel like there are parts and pieces of yourself that you have discovered that you didn't know before. So all of this was like a learning curve, if you will. You learn more about your magic, more about your herbs, who it is that you are, what you can do, what you can't do. Okay, who you are, who you aren't. Those are all the vibes here. Yeah, look at this. I have We Are the World coming out here. Okay? This card does usually make me think about like Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, just because it's talking about the world here as well too. But I do feel like this is confirmation as well of you coming into union, because all these people are holding hands. Okay? Of you coming into union here with somebody. Somebody out there in the world or some sort of shit like that. But I feel like not only are these divine unions that are romantic, but these are also divine unions that are platonic. Other soulmates out there. Okay? As well as the blessings that are meant for you. That are already in your Akashic records. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here as well. Spirit, what is the great goddess and dark night of the soul? The great goddess, dark night of the soul. Something's clapping. I have courage coming out here. Courage. Okay? So somebody sees how courageous you are. Okay? It's like the rose that grew from concrete. Of course, this isn't a rose, but you catch the vibes here. Okay? It's like somebody, they're still stuck in the concrete. Somebody hasn't bloomed. And that's funny to me, breaking into bloom in this same vertical row. I mean, you would have to say that this is somebody who's broken into bloom, right? Coming out of the concrete. Like, it just is what it is. Somebody over here, I don't know. It's like, oh, why can't I do it? And blase, blase, blue. And if I just have the courage. And I feel like somebody's definitely a talker. They're more of a talker than they are a doer. Or they like to talk to keep somebody like there. Maybe make something kind of sound good. But then they just never happen to cross the finish line. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Maybe you also notice this in other areas of this person's life. Not even just from a spiritual aspect, but just like maybe lazy, right in our diagonal row here in other areas. It's like somebody's at home beating themselves up or some sort of shit. Like, how could I let a good thing go? And how could I? And whatever the fuck is going on here. At the bottom says sharing. Sharing what? But see, that's the thing I feel like here too. It's like somebody wants you to share the load with them or something. But it's like when you were offering that, this person didn't want to do it. So it's like, well, you don't get to come back now and ask for help again. Like, I don't know. Especially after I feel like you already offered it or you wanted to go on the journey with this person initially. What else here, Spirit? I have transformation here. And then I also have going with the flow coming out here. Transformation and going with the flow. So somebody has seen that you have gone with the flow here. Okay? I'm getting two things with going with the flow. I feel like somebody has seen your transformation. Maybe I need to flip it around, Spirit is saying. I feel like somebody here has seen your transformation, like I said. But somebody here, they're still going with the flow. Now, that can be seen as a good thing or a bad thing, just depending on what's happening. Right? Because, again, that all goes down to what's the situation. You know, why should I be going with the flow? You know? Because even too, like when you hear that from somebody you're dating, and it's like, well, you know, we're just going with the flow. It's like, okay, well, what are the intentions here? Or like, what the fuck are we doing? So it's almost giving it to me from that sort of aspect versus something that's positive. So somebody over here, they're still sad or depressed, or they're just, you know, going with the way that life is kind of, you know, going for them. It's like they're not stopping something. I don't know any other way to describe this person other than stuck like Chuck. Somebody saying could be Chuck. I don't know. That's what something just feels like to me. Lollygagging around. And it's funny to me, this guy is in this recliner on the laziness card. On this flow card, dang, he's laid out, stressed the fuck out. It's just like... Spirit, what is energy, the shaman, and the past? Because somebody here, am I crazy? The past here, like, child, you grown too much. Like, come on now. The past, energy, and the shaman. What is this? I have consciousness coming out here and then thunderbolt. And it's funny because the thunderbolt card looks like the tower card. See how those two people are falling over, well, no, over here, okay? You know what it feels like to me? Somebody is aware. I feel like obviously you're in this energy of consciousness, okay? But I feel like somebody also is aware that they do deplete your energy, and maybe not even yours, but like other people that they're around. They might have heard this from other people as well too, not just you. They come in the room, the energy shifts, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. This person is going through a tower moment. They sure are. There's something about, I feel like you used to make this person feel better. You used to make them feel better. You were always there for them. It's like you were always that shoulder that they could lean on and all the fucking things. But it feels like to me somebody who, I don't know, it's like always sad or always... And maybe who knows? Maybe for some of you guys, you did kind of have a trauma bond with this person. But it's like you broke free of that. So I feel like based on what it is that you know now, with consciousness coming out here, right? It even says here on this shaman card, insights. Your insights. It's like my aura is in the right place. I've released things of the past here. I'm springing into action. There could be something here about spring as well too. The season that we're in now can hold significance for you or something. Maybe there's something big or major that's going on for you. So you really got to stay focused. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, what is the sun and harmony? The sun and harmony. I have adventure coming out here. And I also have innocence coming out. I like that. So you're going on an adventure here. Okay? And I feel like whoever, too, this new person is getting ready to land in front of you. You might meet this person out on an adventure. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. But even up here, remember I said on the ordinariness card, it's like somebody, they're just out walking, picking flowers, right? You're out somewhere in the world, not doing much. Maybe it's a day that you're off, or you're just kind of slowing down, enjoying the weather. This could even be this spring or some sort of shit. And this guy on this innocence card, what is this? A cricket or some sort of shit, some sort of insect that he's playing with. Maybe you guys, different insects could be drawn to you, or you're not afraid to pick them up and let them crawl on your hands and all types of stuff like that. Or who knows, you could be out. You're out in nature, you're out at the park, or you're taking a walk, or some sort of vibes that I feel like maybe I'm getting here. There could be something about inner child activities here as well, too. That you might find yourself involved in, that this person enjoys as well, too. But it feels like to me, too, I'm hearing like you don't have to try it hard, or it just is. Like that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. But I guess so. Ease is here. Ease on the harmony card. I like the energy. What's at the bottom here? I have existence coming out here. So you're just existing. You know, it's the first thing I heard, getting paid to exist. So maybe some of you guys feel like you're in that energy. You're just getting paid to fucking exist now. Well, that's beautiful, isn't it? What else here, Spirit? I have possibilities coming out here. Yeah, you're open. You're open to the possibilities. What could be? It's like right place, right time. I feel like if God is presenting it to you, or it feels like it has a good energy around it, it's like, well, why not? That's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Like everything is like cool, it's chill. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. I also have the rebel that's coming out here. And then let's see, one more for the plot. And then look at that, projections, right back here again. So I feel like that's all the past person here. It's like somebody who always wants to go against what they should be doing, or where they should be at, or that's what something just kind of feels like to me. And then like I said earlier, I feel like this person maybe did try to project onto you, or make their problems your problems, and it's just like, that's not your shit to deal with. You got enough to deal with as it is. So I just kind of feel like this person is like gonna be on the opposite side of history when it comes to you. That's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. It's like the two of you guys can't align, or you can't mesh with each other. And it's like, you know what? That's okay. Because again, that was a moment in time for you where you were supposed to get what you were supposed to receive. And dare I say, I feel like you've received it. So it's like, I'm on the bigger, I'm on the better. And I feel like you wish this person maybe nothing but the best. That's what something kind of feels like to me for the most part. Because like I said, I don't feel like this was something that this person just had you like just totally fucked up out here. But I just kind of feel like there's certain things that you're like, I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. You know? I shouldn't have to put my life on hold because you're okay putting yours on hold. I shouldn't have to be at a standstill because you don't want to move. You know? So, those are the fucking vibes. Let's see here. Since we're talking about flowers, let's do this deck. See, this deck has all the flowers on the back and shit. What's at the bottom? Damn. We have the Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords coming out here. Quadruple fives, clarity. Yeah, and look at this. We have an awakening coming out here. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Talk about the fucking consistencies here. Confirmation. The truth is that you're on the bigger and better. You're looking beyond. Spirit, what is the Lover breaking into bloom, harmony, and flowering? The Lover breaking into bloom, harmony, and flowering. So I have the 7 of Pentacles coming out here. Most definitely. Okay, honey. So it feels good when you choose yourself, doesn't it? It was like a breath of fresh air for you. It's almost the sort of vibes I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Of course, there's this energy of you growing, blossoming, right? Into yourself here. What else here? I feel like there's also something about planting seeds as well, too. Yeah, I have the 2 of Cups coming out here as well, too. I'm telling you, you are. Especially going back down in our diagonal row. You're getting ready to bump into somebody here. There could be something here about being underwater, possibly, or fish, or some sort of vibes, some sort of aquatic activities here, or some sort of vibes. Yeah, look at this. I have the Page of Pentacles down here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, this is somebody new here. It's safe here for you. Good feelings. I feel like you're going to definitely feel a difference between whoever the person of the past is and whoever this new person is. There are roses here in particular. We know that roses are love. Somebody could bring you roses or some sort of vibes. This lady as well, too. She has a rose dress. So I don't know, some of you guys, you do have a dress here that has roses on it or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Or florals, okay? Florals can definitely hold significance in this reading. Okay, honey? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Devil coming out here. Capricorn energy. But somebody is highly fucking attracted to you. The 7 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups to the Page of Pentacles to the Devil. Oh, yeah. Talk about attraction at its finest. But even here in this vertical row, going down to this person, in the dark energy, the Devil here, I'm telling you, it is. It's dark, it's dank, it's depressed. This kind of gives me the vibe of, like, I don't know, I'm seeing somebody smoking. I don't know if this person does smoke. It could be cigarettes. It's like, gosh, it's been a pack a day. They done rolled up 82 blunts today, bitch. Like, like it's giving a lot. Like, it gets to a point, okay? It gets to a fucking point. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get you got a couple throughout the day. Maybe you want a lot, but it's like, ooh, do you ever come down? It's almost the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. This person is trying to escape something. They are. Like I said, there could be something here about mother wounds, hell, father wounds, whatever the case may be. But they are. They're trying to escape something. That was maybe difficult or hard for them or something. But it's like, even here with the courage, it's like they don't have the courage to stand up to the devil. Spirit, what is acceptance, yin and yang, maturity, and creativity? Acceptance, yin and yang, maturity, creativity. What's this? So I have the Page of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag coming out. See, accepting that maybe this person could be this sign, accepting that you had to let them go. But I'm telling you, something about their childhood or some shit here. Could have been loud, chaotic, or some sort of vibes here. Like that or something. I feel like maybe somebody didn't like to hear the truth, or they weren't very vocal, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, I have the 4 of Cups coming out here. Whoever your past person is, they were very sad, like all the time. Like, this is the type of person, did you ever see them smile? It's like they're trying to crack a joke and they're like, huh. Like, I don't know. Like, it's starting to feel like, oh my God, save me. Like, I do. Or it's like you're trying to get somebody out or get them to hang out or get them to... I feel like you're the type of person, you're trying to cheer somebody up or you're trying to make them feel better, or, you know? But it's just like, nah, I'm okay. I feel like maybe you were more the spontaneous one, the exciting one. It's like almost the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. I have the 7 of Wands coming out here, yeah. And I feel like this person, all they did was push you away. See how she's pushing the energy away, okay? But I feel like on the flip side, this represents you as well too, because you started to put boundaries up. And see how she's pushing away the darkness. We already have the devil here in this same horizontal row. So I feel like, one, fighting your own demons, because we all have them, right? That's what part of the spiritual journey is here. But then also I feel like it became a thing of I'm pushing away your darkness. Because again, the projection, you're trying to project that onto me. And I'm already trying to work through my own shit. Like, I don't need your shit too. You know? And I feel like the minute you did that, you started calling your power back to yourself. I don't know why I'm hearing uh-oh. It's like I feel like somebody, you know, like when you're in a relationship with somebody and you know the shit is getting ready to like end. But it's like, I don't know, you just waiting for one of y'all to say it's over. Like, that's just something almost kind of feels like to me. Like somebody kind of knew where y'all were heading, but this person, I feel like they didn't want you to go anywhere. So it was like you knew that you were going to have to be the one to end something, you know, for your highest good. Confirmation. Yeah, look at this. I have the wheel here, and I also have the 4 of Pentacles coming out. Taurus, Virgo. I'm sorry, not Taurus, Virgo. Well, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the materials coming out here. But Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio energy coming out here. So it's like you took the wheel, right? You took control here. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Okay? When it comes to your destiny, when it comes to your purpose. Okay? It was like I'm taking control of it with the 4 of Pentacles. Now, you can sit over here if you want to and hold yourself back. Right? Because we can flip the 4 of Pentacles and say that shit too. But in your story, you took your control back. It's like I'm not about to let my life pass me by and then be looking up years from now and be resentful as hell. Spirit, what is magic, the mystic, nothingness, slowing down, and ordinariness? Magic, the mystic, nothingness, slowing down, and ordinariness. So yeah, I have the 5 of Wands coming out here, and then I also have the Tower coming out here, Scorpio energy. So you're super powerful. Because Scorpio is powerful fucking energy. Okay? It's funny to me because this girl in this card, like she's sitting in different positions and making different moves and stuff. So I feel like you started learning what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Okay? Like I said, for some of you guys, you could be priests, priestesses, witches, whatever the case, wizards, warlocks, hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that you're allowed to do, depending on what the practice is here, okay? But I feel like there was a season here where you were trying to figure out what works for you, what's best for you, what feels good to you. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And I feel like with the tower's almost giving me the vibe of crushing, and you started crushing it. You was killing it. In other words, you was doing well, doing good. Okay? Because I feel like as well too, when you start to learn your power, again, with the ease that's coming out here in this vertical row as well too, it's like you don't have to, I feel like at some point in time, maybe in the beginning when everyone's learning, it's like you're trying to do something just right or just like this or just like that. But when you start learning your own energy signature, you know that shit is going to work for you every fucking time. So I feel like that's another reason why isolation is in this vertical row, because you had to sit amongst yourself to feel all of this, to follow your intuition, to get into the energy. It's the vibes here. So now it's like you can do whatever workings you need to do and just walk away. You out in the garden chilling. Confirmation. Oi, 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 oi. Thank you. Temperance coming out here. Sagittarius energy. It's like when you get on that healing journey and you become confident in yourself and what it is that you got going on, you already know your shit gonna work. Because you've healed from the inside out. You're not trying to seek power. You are the power. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the 4 of Wands coming out here. So I feel like this is all about you coming into agreement with yourself. And I feel like as well too, considering the fact that we do have your new person coming out in this vertical row also, because you are in this healed state of mind, just as I feel like this other person is. That's why you guys are getting ready to have some form of a collision here with the 4 of Wands coming out. A union. Okay? There could be something here about your house or your home as well too with the 4 of Wands coming out, that it looks rather magical on the inside. Like somebody can come in and tell like, oh, you spiritual. Again, you spiritual, you real whimsical and shit. Okay, you might got your altar over here. You got all these vines and trees coming down. You got your rocks and crystals and shit and your fucking sound bowls and art and whatever the fuck else it is that you got going on in your crib, okay? But somebody is going to love it. They love this flower child energy that you have. Okay, you could look like something out of the 70s for some of y'all, or some sort of vibes like that. Or you could wear your hair very big or something like that as well too. Okay, somebody, you could also be Leo, because when I think about big hair, I think about Leo as well too, right? The lion. Or you could have it in your chart. Spirit, what is liberation in the reverse? Space, time, and self. The lovers in the reverse, and understanding. Liberation in the reverse, space, time, and self. The lovers in the reverse, and understanding. I have the 7 of Cups coming out here. 7 of Cups energy, okay? So this person who's finding it difficult to liberate themselves, well, obviously, we know that someone is confused. Gotta be fucking confused, because they don't know their left from their right, whether they're coming or going half of the damn time. But I feel like, too, considering that the seeker is in this horizontal row, somebody's trying to figure out what their options are in regards to finding you or getting back with you. Like, what can I do to make this person, like, fall in love with me again? Or maybe to understand where I'm coming from or some sort of shit. And, I mean, I feel like you got it then. Like, you know, I get, like, you know, it's not easy or, you know, some sort of vibes. I kind of feel like I'm getting here, but it's not an excuse anymore. Or it's like you've run out of excuses here. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out what their story is going to be to get you to come back. Yeah, I have the world coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. But, oh, do they know you're not coming back? You're out in the world bopping around. Hell, we got the world here technically in this horizontal row twice. You're seeking other options. Is what something feels like to me. And the crazy thing to me about it is low key, I feel like for whoever it is that I'm reading for, I feel like maybe there's a desire for you to have another partner, but I don't even feel like you're like seeking out this person necessarily. I feel like it's just getting ready to happen. I feel like you're living for you. Somebody, you could have had avocado most recently, but I feel like you're living for you. And I feel like that's the perfect way to find a partner, really and truly. You're not out here all antsy and shit and I gotta try to find and no. It's easy fucking breezy. And that's another reason why I feel like unexpected shift is out here as well too. Like, oh damn, is that my person? Like, those are the fucking vibes. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the 3 of Cups. I told you this person wants a reconciliation. They do. Somebody is like, I cannot believe I let this person go. Yeah, look at that. The 6 of Swords. I cannot believe I let this person go. And now it's like you're living life on the edge. The edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. Okay. I'm on the edge of glory. Okay, you are. Maybe you could be doing like risky things or something. I don't know. Some of you guys have like a bucket list or something. And it's like, I'm going to go skydiving, or I'm going to go zip lining, or I'm going to go, like, there could be something here that's adventurous. We got an adventure down here that you want to do. So again, maybe even too, whoever this new person is, like, they kind of like, you know, going for it, or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Like, you want to do that shit? Like, hell yeah, let's do that shit. So, yeah. Spirit, what is the awakened dead, the seeker, trust, and laziness? The awakened dead, the seeker, trust, and laziness. What is this? I have the Page of Cups coming out here, and it flew out in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So yeah, the apologies won't work. Sorry. The dead energy, the devil here in our diagonal row, the apologies won't work. And then, like I said, too, with laziness, somebody hasn't even gotten started here. Like, come on, man. Emotions are not in check. They're all over the damn place. I feel like wherever this person is, they're very emotional. And being emotional is not a bad thing. But if you can't control it, and it's overruling your life, or it's making your decisions for you, that's where things are kind of like, And it's funny to me, considering we have a Page of Pentacles in this diagonal row. Because I feel like somebody is trying to come back to make things look like, well, yeah, like I get it now. And like, this is the type of time I'm trying to be on, and da-da-da-da-da. But you got somebody who has actually done this work like you have. they're active in this work as well too. So you can already see the difference as well too between the two energies here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Ten of Voices coming out. So I feel like if you were to get into contact with this person, because I do feel like, again, there is a test energy. So I feel like this person is seeking you out or coming towards you with the Six of Swords here as well. So I feel like you are going to end up probably bumping into this person, or at least hearing from them or some sort of shit like that. And they're going to like present this to you. And I feel like you literally saying like no is going to make them feel some type of fucking way. Okay, the bottom of the deck here is the King of Pentacles. So I don't know, you know, flip energies, reverse it, rub it up and smack it, okay? But I feel like it's going to make somebody feel some way. Almost as if like, what, you don't value me anymore? I don't mean anything to you anymore, or some sort of shit. And it's just kind of like, I'm just doing what's best for me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the Nine of Wands coming out here. See how powerful she looks in her stance? There could be something about an orange dress in particular, okay? But you are. You're very confident, I feel like, in yourself now. Even with the Sun here in this diagonal world. The Sun to the Nine of Wands, it is. You've been through a lot. And I feel like you've been through a lot. I also feel like this person has gone through some of those things with you as well, too. But it just is like, I don't know any other way to say it, but I don't know why, because I've said it, I think, once or twice already in this reading, but it's like this person doesn't get to enjoy this part of your life with you. They just don't. It's like you need a partner here who is, again, on the same type of time as you, space, time, and self. And I just kind of feel like this person isn't comprehending that. Because they feel like, oh, they can just bop back into your life and all will be well and shit. Yeah, I have the Hermit coming out here in the reverse, Virgo energy. And it's so funny considering the fact that I said over here, you did your Hermit energy work. This individual has not. They've been too lazy to get it done. You've been too lazy. They don't want to do it. You're finding everything outside of yourself, every distraction outside of yourself to avoid your spiritual work. That's what the Hermit is. The Hermit is somebody who's supposed to go within, take in that knowledge, become a better version of themselves. They're spiritual. But when you're not doing that, you're avoiding that, not only is it going to be a bad time for you, Divine Collective, but they're ruining their own life, considering that we have the Devil here as well, too. They're putting more energy into that with the Seven of Pentacles than anything. So, child, Spirit, what is the mind, flower child, isolation, and we are the world? The mind, flower child, isolation, and we are the world. Yeah. So the Six of Pentacles coming out here. You gave in. You put in your time, your effort, and your energy here. Okay? Somebody is coming in here, honey. I don't know what y'all planning on doing, but somebody want to take you somewhere. Spend something, honey. Bring an offering. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to get inside of your mind as well, too. Why is it giving me sapiosexual vibes or some sort of shit like that? Whoever you and this person are, I feel like y'all will have a lot of spiritual talks. Like, with this past person, it's like you don't even have anything in common with them anymore. It's what something feels like to me, too. Like, you and this new person, y'all gonna be talking about a little bit of everything. Maybe there could be science involved in this as well, too. Because sometimes it's like you can't have one without the other. You know, especially considering what it is that you're talking about. Okay? What else here, Spirit? What is this? Ooh, look at this. The Ace of Wands coming out here. I love to see that. Tons of passion. Okay? The Ace of Wands right now is also making me think about an actual wand here as well, too. Okay? So I don't know. Some of you guys, you have like an actual wand at home or some sort of vibes. I'm seeing a rain stick that shh. You know the things that the people rotate back and forth here as well, too? There could even be something about like a selenite wand. Somebody, you can own a selenite wand or some sort of vibes like that here. Okay? Maybe you're thinking about purchasing a new wand or a new crystal or some sort of vibes, or you did most recently. Okay? But yeah, you guys could talk about that as well, too. Maybe even, too, considering the fact that on the Flower Child card is talking about action, maybe action and mood and inspiration. So maybe there could be something about those adjectives there, those words, that you need to get a crystal for those things. So mood, inspiration. Like I said, even cycle. Because remember over here I was talking about the menstrual. Somebody, you could be on your menstrual cycle as well too. So maybe again, different herbs here as well with flower child coming out. I feel like there's something here about research. Like you like to research different things. I feel like this new person does as well too. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Knight of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is headed in your direction. Somebody might have a nice wand too. Okay, somebody want to give you that wand, that healed wand here. Okay, yes. Bring me some justice, honey. Libra energy. Bring me some justice, honey. So everything is balanced out. That's what I'm saying. Your energy is like spectacular at this present moment. I mean, after all, we do got 1144 high vibes. So it's just kind of like, yes, 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 yes. Those are the vibes. It's like you right where you supposed to be, honey. You've been cracked open. You see on this card how this lady, she has been cracked open. Okay, you have, honey. You done did your work. Now this motherfucker over here in the background trying to catch up and shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. Spirit, what is Dark Night of the Soul, the great goddess? Courage, transformation, and going with the flow. Dark Night of the Soul, the great goddess. Courage, transformation, and going with the flow. This motherfucker over here going with the damn flow. Talking about something they wish, they wish, they wish. Thank you. I have awakening coming out here. So this person already know what time it is. Like, sir, ma'am, them day, you ain't did the work. I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody here, they don't have to be of this element, but generally like earth energy is kind of like that gotta see it to believe it sort of vibes, right? Because they're earth. All of what earth is, we can see, right? With our two regular eyes here. So it almost feels like to me, like I said, somebody doesn't want to take the time. They don't want to go through the path or the journey. It's overwhelming. It's going to take me too long. I need to see the immediate benefits of this shit now. Oh, and I da-da-da-da-da-da. Like that's one of the vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. But I feel like on the flip side as well too, both of these cards also represent the great goddess or the divine feminine, or you can say masculine energy if you like to. But because again, you've done that work. So now you're reaping what you have sown here. Yeah, look at this. The Ten of Cups coming out here. You're reaping what it is that you have sown. Hello. And this is what this person is seeing. Because they're checking in on your ass some sort of way while they out here seeking you out. So it's like you're about to be totally fulfilled. The Ten of Cups in the same horizontal row to the sun and the harmony. Come on now. Somebody, I mean, they are. They feel like they've missed out. They've missed out. They can't believe that they let you go. Blase, blase, blue. Yup. Confirmation. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck because they are stuck. They refuse to move. They refuse to do the work. You're not waiting. Spirit, what is energy, the past, the shaman, consciousness, and thunderbolt? The past, energy, the shaman, consciousness, and thunderbolt. Like, you're not about to be fucking depleted. No. That's not fair to you. Thank you. I have the Muse of Wands, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag coming out here. Who knows? This person of the past, they could look good as well too. Or some sort of shit, man. Both of them. The person of the past, the person who's new or some sort of shit like that. Whatever the case may be. Okay? But again, that's not enough. The looks aren't enough. The time spent that y'all had wasn't enough. The fact that y'all did love each other, that's not enough. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, with the Five of Swords coming out here. It's not enough if you're going to feel unsatisfied. You know, it is what the fuck it is. Thank you. You're a fucking empress, man. You're a fucking empress. Taurus, Libra energy. And it's funny on this card, it says, am I crazy? You would be crazy to return to this energy here. And then what the fuck is an empress going to do with a king anyway? An empress needs an emperor. An emperor needs an empress. That's a fucking downgrade. I'm just saying. So you're moving forward, honey. What is this? Yeah, thank you. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like not only are you slow, but you're not even going no fucking where. I can't depend on you. Shit, you can't even depend on your fucking self. Thank you. I have the Hierophant coming down here as well too. Taurus, Libra, Sag. You learn the lessons. So, I don't know. This person kind of just starting to get on my nerves. Spirit, what is the Sun, Harmony, Innocence, and Adventure? Okay. Back to you and the new person. The Sun, Harmony, Innocence, and Adventure. But again, we can't have one without the other, right? That's a part of the duality. The Sun, Harmony, Innocence, and Adventure. Look at this. I have the Queen of Cups coming out here. Bow, 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 bow. You about to be in love, okay? You about to be in love. You're about to be loved, okay? What else here, Spirit? Ooh, I got the Queen of Wands coming out here as well, too. And there goes a match. The King and the Queen of Wands coming out here. Ooh, yes. It's like somebody, again, remember I said feminine and soft and whimsical. Somebody's going to love this shit about you. You're hot. You're sexy. 0550, the eye candy. I feel like somebody, I'm hearing about how you make them feel seen. Like seen, heard. Undivided attention. This is sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. It's like you're always down. Or something that I feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, look at this. I have the Priestess coming out here as well, too. There's definitely a spiritual bond between the two of y'all. Cancer, Pisces energy. This person, they could be a priest or a priestess themselves, too. It feels like to me somebody who's also very active in what they do. There's something that you guys are going to have in common here. But you know what else I'm getting as well, too? Like maybe this person has a lot of knowledge in this area. You have a lot of knowledge in that area. And it's like the two of y'all coming together. Shit. Now that's a power couple. I'm just fucking saying. Yeah. This person is coming in, baby bop. The Eight of Wands coming out here at the bottom. That's a fucking power couple. Inspiration, fire, power. Come on now. This chick got her high heels on and shit. Somebody, they getting ready to take you somewhere. I'm telling you, Six of Pentacles, spend some sort of money. Y'all are going to have a great time with each other with the Ace of Wands coming out. I like the energy. Let's get one more here and see who's resonating. Look at this. I have the Three of Swords coming out. Oh, man. Well, it feels like to me when you debut, whoever this individual is and somebody else over here from the past is still watching, they going to be hurt. They going to be hurt. But there ain't nothing that you can do about that. Yeah, I got the Page of Swords coming out here. I told you, confirmation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person who's still watching or still looking or something. Somebody could wear glasses possibly here. Yeah, the Moon. Cancer. They're somewhere in the background. Watching. With the Nine of Swords right after it. Damn. Spirit, who's resonating? It's just like it's too late. Who's resonating with this read, Spirit? Who's resonating with this read? I got Scorpio. Scorp. Who else here? I have Gemini. Who else? I have Cancer. Hey, Cancer. Who else here, Spirit? I have Taurus. I have Virgo. All right, water and earth going head to head. I got Aries coming out here. Who else, Spirit? I have another Cancer coming out. Don't hurt him now, Cancer. Who else? I got another Virgo coming out here. I have another Aries coming out here. We also have Aquarius coming out. And who's our honorable mention? Damn. I got another Cancer. Maybe for some of y'all, Cancer could be the past individual here as well too. And I had Big Cap coming out. All right, Earth signs, squad. So we got Scorpio, Gemini, extra heavy on the Cancer. Taurus, heavy on the Virgo, heavy on the Aries, Aquarius. Honorable mention here is Capricorn. Of course, this can be your sign, the sign of the past individual, or the person who could be coming in for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. Although generational, a planet of transformation here. Okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all support. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype up the video if you feel called. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.